Good morning. How are we today? Welcome to another live episode of Beth Talks, where we just are sharing all the things that help shape our life for the better. So, welcome to another episode. Today is day number 18 of my 30-day live challenge, and I'm so excited that you stopped in. I know it takes a few minutes for the algorithm to find you, and let's see if I could find me on here. Hope you guys are doing good today. Yay! So now I can see you even better when you come in. Today, I have a few things on my mind that I wanted to talk about. But first of all, if you've never seen my videos before, I appreciate you stopping your scrolling to check this out today. So yesterday was a lot of fun, just interacting and having conversations with all of you was really fun, and grateful for everybody that showed up yesterday. But for those of you who don't know me, I'm Beth Hildebrand. I am the CEO and founder of Resilient Stars Marketing, and I started this 30-day live challenge on January 11th, 2025 for 30 days just to kind of get to know you, find my tribe, and connect with you on a personal level so that I can find out ways to better serve you. And so that's what we're all about. And I think in today's world, we are living or facing a lot of challenges. And I find that it's really, really helpful to find other people around the world that you relate to, and you can find commonalities together. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, we're all venturing through this life together. And those of you who are uh, coming to this channel and getting to know who I am, those are the people who are trying to make the world a better place. And that's what I'm here for. Good morning, Sumni. Hello, India, Dislen. Am I saying that right? Hey, Sandy. Hello. How are you guys doing this morning? It's actually a really beautiful day. I don't know where you're from, but Dislen from India. How's the weather? Please, you guys, tell me where you're uh, tuning in from. Hi, Negish. How are you? I see your little chicken. I'm doing great today. Thank you. Oh, it's night over there. Oh, well, I hope it's a nice night. The weather here is really nice. I'm actually going to later on go down to the woods and have a nice meditation today. It's just, I feel the energy is really, really good today. And I believe, I think today is the 29th, the new year of the snake. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe today is the beginning of the year of the snake. Oh, thank you for all the love. Thank you. Oh, I'm the little chick. The little chicken. I'm cool with that. I'm yellow today, and this is the beginning of a lot of changes for me in my life. So I could relate to the little baby chick. Ah, hi, Del Heaviness. Am I saying it? Del Heaviness. Hello from India. Welcome. So glad you guys popped in here. Oh, hi, dear. Sorry I missed you a while ago. Devendra. Hi, how are you? Taran Pantia. Ah, Thank you. So you're vibing with the yellow. I was feeling like bright and cheery this morning. So I was like, oh, yellow is a perfect way to start the day. So yeah, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, there's a lot of people from India here, and I love it. I don't know what it is about the algorithm that sends my channel. It could be because I have a couple of helpers that when I'm able to, um, they can help me with my YouTube a little bit. So one's in Bangladesh, one's in India. So that might be the reason. I don't know, but I'm loving it. Um, Tehran, remember me yesterday? Yes, $400 million in 8 years. Yes, I remember that. Absolutely. I was supposed to look up a town and I forgot. You know what? I'm at my desk today. So if you guys have some suggestions or something that I should look up, I'm actually going to write it down. Hold on. Where's a pen? I really need to get my desk more organized. Hold on. Hold on. This works. And what was that city yesterday that you were talking about for me to look up? Kanish, I think it was. I can't remember. Vegas, yes. Actually, I just posted a short. I think I put it on YouTube also yesterday or the day before. I know I put it on TikTok, but I went to Vegas. Last time I was in Vegas was you guys could hear me okay, right? I just want to check on the sound before I continue on. I need to put this little thing up here so you guys can hear me better. But anyways, so last time I was in Vegas, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Stratosphere in Las Vegas. It is a static line that you jump off of a building that's 850 feet off the ground. And I was in, oh, thank you, Ajam. Thank you. Can I stand up? I can stand up. Yes, hold on. I got to move my chair out of the way first because I have a very small little office. So I'm standing up. Actually, I will, you know what? That's a really good idea. A good thought, too, because I have the other side of my desk. I have plenty of room, and it's actually kind of better for me when I stand up and talk. So I'll fix that later. But anyways, yes, back to my Vegas story. So I was in Vegas in October of 2018, and I was just a brand new entrepreneur trying to figure out how to build a business online, and I was really enthusiastic. I was in Vegas for a convention, and I was by myself, and instead of going to, on my time off, going to casinos or living up in Vegas town, I decided that I was going to do something really brave, something I would never have done before. And so I went to lunch one day by myself. It was at the Strat Hotel in Vegas, where it kind of spins around the city, and it's really cool. So that's where the jump is. And I said, you know what? Before I leave Vegas, I'm going to jump off this building, and I did. The night before, I watched Tony Robbins videos over and over again, and I watched jump videos of people actually jumping off. This is funny, you guys. I get some laughs out of this. So I stood on the edge of my hotel bed, standing up on the edge, and just practicing what it would feel like to fall. And so the next day, I was totally prepared. I was totally pumped. I was ready to jump off that building. And I didn't even think about it twice. They strapped me in, and I had the little suit and everything on. And she said on the platform, she said, like, look, if you get scared at the last minute because you're already out here on the platform, it's a liability risk for us for you to go back in and change your mind at the last minute. So we're not going to do that. She said, when I count to the number 3, you're going to jump. She said 1, 2, and I jumped. I didn't want it to go to 3 because I'm like, I am so ready. So that was Strat Hotel in Las Vegas. And I tell you, next time I go to Vegas, I'm going to actually do that jump at night, which I think would be even more scary. But it was the most incredible experience I had. And that was like my note to self that no matter what happened, no matter how many failures I went through, no matter how many doubts I had, that I was committing at that moment in my life to create something that gives value to other people, create my own lifestyle of time freedom, and um, find something that other people can benefit from too. So that was the beginning of my little venture into entrepreneurship. So I'm glad you brought up Vegas. That's cool. Let me catch up on um, your comments here. Uh, I've never been to Miami, Florida. I've actually never been to the state of Florida, actually. Um, Nicolette, you're aging in reverse. Ah, thank you. I hope so. I do feel I've at this age, it's weird because I just turned 50 in October, and I feel like I have body aches and pain left over from the chemotherapy, but I feel lighter and happier and more satisfied with life now more than ever. And I think it's because, and maybe it shows in uh, my face that I feel like I know my purpose, I know my place, and I have been in the back of my mind, I have really been fighting my own inner self because I knew like the path that I wanted to go on, but I was so scared. For years, I was so scared. And when I finally stopped fighting that fear and just jumped in and did what I was guided to do, then I just feel like I'm flowing easier. I'm not going against my own grain, if that makes sense. Um, Let me catch up on some more. I am from North Carolina, USA, Joan. Lawrence, hi. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yes. um, well, in this case, it didn't stay in Vegas because I've shared that video a lot of times. It's like one of the most exciting things I've ever done for myself. Tehran, you was saying something about Vegas. Yes. So you guys got that. I presume you got the whole story there. Shoaib, am I saying that right? Hey, cute. Thank you. Good evening from Newcastle, UK. Wonderful horseshoe. I like that username. That's cute. Which hotel? Yeah, Strat Hotel. I love Malibu. No, I have not been to. Actually, weren't you? Do you live in Malibu, Tehran? I think I know you were here yesterday. I remember you from our talk, but were you the one that already is in the Caribbean? Emmett, hello again. I remember you. SB, I am from North Carolina, USA. Where are you from? I'm so glad you guys came back, and I see a lot of names that are coming back. So this is awesome. This is like my tribe is coming together, and we're putting our light together so we can make the world a better place. It's really cool. It's exciting to see. Clint, hey, how are you? Hello. And my name is Clinton. Nice to meet you, Clinton. And I am a mental and physical health advocate here on YouTube. I just found your channel. Ooh, I gotta write that down so I could look you up. Clint Gage. Cool. I will look your channel up and I'll check it out. Emmett, joint you return support. Oh, thank you. Tehran, sis, I got curious about places who live in America who can tell me about Vegas and Malibu. Now, I've never been to Malibu. I've never been to St. Monica Beach, but Vegas is like no other city in the US. Vegas is just like a world of itself. It's full of um, just strips of hotel after casino and entertainment. Like you could never get bored in Vegas. I guarantee you that. Hey Joe. Aw, thank you. That's sweet. Aw. Um, you know, this challenge, I have to tell you guys. So doing lives every single day for 30 days, I knew going into it, it was going to be a challenge for me. And some days, especially like last week, I was not feeling it. I was like trying in my mind to figure out excuses of how I could get out of it, but I couldn't. I didn't. And I'm so glad that I did because as I keep going, as I show up here every day, I find more of you that I connect with on a much deeper level. And yes, I was a soldier. I was yeah, you noticed my flag. I was a combat engineer in Iraq in 2005, 2006. So yeah, I did a lot of traveling around Iraq. Um, our unit would go from different places. We were either tearing down military locations or building them up for the Iraqi army. Ah, thanks, Jill. Ah, thank you, Emmett. I appreciate that. Oh, Clint at Clint Gage J7M. Hold on, let me write that down. Clint Gage J7M. Cool. I will look you up. Awesome. Well, it's nice to meet you and we'll connect. Anybody else here have a YouTube channel? Let's all just stay connected along the way because this is a journey for me, a journey for you, and we're all just along for the ride. I just subbed and liked your channel. Oh, thank you. I got a new subscriber. Awesome. You guys, I am just 5 subscribers away from 400. I'm so happy about that because now I actually started my YouTube channel in 2019. I was going through a really horrible divorce and I started my YouTube channel really to kind of process in my mind what I was going through and to always have some positive vibes to send out in the world because I was in a really dark place. And I was doing really well for about 9 months. And then COVID hit in 2020. And I was crazy enough to go back to college at the age of 45. So I was actually in college when COVID hit. And when COVID hit, and you guys probably felt it, same as I did, but I got really depressed, and I think we were all in shock. And I was in college at the time, and I was just overwhelmed with everything that was happening in the world. That I just stopped posting on my YouTube channel. I needed to finish college and focus on that. So I was working 2 jobs, going to college, and doing the YouTube channel during the lockdown was just way too much for me to deal with. So I just stopped posting in 2020. And then I came back to my channel when I finished chemotherapy in April. I started posting my cancer story in May. And then I shared my whole cancer story. I shared a whole video. You guys could check out the other videos on my channel, my cancer story, my hair loss story. My hair started falling out because of the chemo, and I had my boyfriend just shave it off just to get rid of it because it felt really icky. So I share all those details. I also have a video out um, that tells you exactly like my whole life, from childhood, growing up in poverty and starvation and abuse, all kinds of abuse, and becoming a foster child. Um, thank you, Anonymous. So I share all those details of where I came from and how I evolved to who I am today, and why I'm so passionate about trying to help people overcome their challenges and their obstacles in life, because I have had to change a lot of the way I perceive the world, in order to survive. And so have developed a skill of resilience. And that's why I called my company Resilient Stars Marketing, because success only comes through resilience. And thank you. I will, Anonymous. I will succeed. And I'm already succeeding. And now I'm taking you guys along for the ride. Emmett, I saw your channel. I give some tips you explore on self-defense and action style, and confirmed your channel fast growing. Aw, yeah. Well, you guys, if you have any ideas or questions or any of that, you guys feel free to reach out to me. I am trying to do better with my email. My email gets flooded daily, but I'm trying to stay on top of it. So I'm going to put my email address here in the chat. So you guys, feel free to email me, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I can't even send an email, and I'm 37 and super old school. Hey, don't worry about it. Actually, Clint, my business, Resilient Stars Marketing, one of the services I provide throughout my company is teaching new entrepreneurs how to market yourself, how to brand yourself, and how to get all your social media ins and outs together. So if you need help, Clint, just reach out, and I'd be glad to help you in any way that I can, help you support your channel and what you're doing. Emma, because your background soldier, otherwise soldier day routine and lifestyle. Absolutely. Like I tell you guys, I hated the military. I hate the whole concept of hierarchy, because in my belief, everybody is equal. So the hardest time I had with the military was the fact that there's a hierarchy, and I really didn't like that. But that being said, going through basic training and all the military training that I received, I'm so grateful for it, because it really did create this mindset of mine where if I have an idea or a project that I want to get done, um, my military background kind of really ingrained in me, don't give up. So I'm really, really grateful for that. Um, Darinder Modi. Hi, Karen. I am not Karen. I am definitely not a Karen. My best friend is a Karen. I love her to death, but I am not a Karen. I am Beth. But thanks for the shout out. Lothar, I think I've seen you in here before. You've been here a time or two, I think. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'll pin my email. Yes. It is now pinned. There you go. Um, that's cool. I need that because I'm writing a book right now on what it's like to live with schizophrenia and epilepsy. That is amazing. I would love And maybe when your book is finished, let me know, because a lot of the entrepreneurs that I interview on my channel um, have gone through either health challenges or mindset challenges. I have interviewed on my channel half a dozen people or so, and they have amazing stories. But it's all about people that have overcome major obstacles in life, like cancer or mental conditions or just, childhood trauma, all of that. And it's awesome that you are sharing your story with the world and helping those people that share your condition or your background or your history. And that's what we're all about. I think the whole purpose of life is to help expand each other. That's my thought in it. So Clint, keep working on that book. Let me know when it's finished, because I would love to talk about your book and maybe help promote it for you as well. So I'm on your side. Let's stick on the same team. Um, Clint, the army didn't end well. Were you, Clint? Where are you? Are you here in the U.S.? 181 pages so far in your book, and you're illustrating it too. Wow, you must have some artistic ability there. Um, in depression, yeah. And here's the thing: I've struggled with depression throughout the years. And a depression, I think, is just one of those things that are just a result of past trauma. But I tell you, I have learned that um, depression is not like something that can keep you from doing anything that you want. Depression is one of those things that just is like a bell, an alarm, letting you know, hey, there's something that you need to deal with. Um, and once you address things that happened to you in your past, then you can kind of let them go. And I really feel like that's what depression is here for. And a lot of us deal with it, whether it's depression or bipolar or schizophrenia, or any mental disorder, I think is stems from trauma in some way or somehow. And I think the more that we talk about things like mental illness and ways that we can overcome challenges, I think that's the best way that we can help each other overcome all of this without. Now, let me preface what I'm about to say with this. Medications, pharmaceutical medications, saved my life. And there is a time and place for medication, I believe. But I think medication has replaced our ability to heal ourselves. So, natural remedies, meditation, introspection, and really getting to know your inner child, those kind of things, I think should be the first medicine. And I think sometimes we need medication, but that shouldn't be the first thing we rely on. Um, yeah, my depression almost killed me a couple of times. So and maybe that's why it makes me so motivated to reach out and help other people and grow this channel and grow my platform and help people get in touch with their inner creativity. And I support online entrepreneurs like Clint. I love that you're starting a YouTube channel, you're writing a book, you're talking about what happened to you. And that is the kind of world that I want to make for all of us. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Yes. Awesome. See, Clint, you're not alone. We're all in it together, but we're in it to win it. So I'm glad that you came here because these are the things that we need to talk about. And I really didn't have any expectations of doing these lives every day for 30 days. I had no idea what was going to come out of it, but I knew that if I ignored the urge to do it, that I would be failing someone out there. So I've learned over the years to really trust my intuition and not fight against it. And what I mean by that is sometimes we are motivated to do something that we don't necessarily want to do. I didn't want to put my life on YouTube. I didn't want to um, be in front of a camera all the time. But it was something that was driving me crazy for years, and I resisted it. I didn't want to go down that route. But everything that I took action on, every goal that I had, always come back to that. And that is the way. And so I've come to just learn when I have an urge to do something in a positive way, just do it. Don't worry about the fear. Don't worry about the outcome. Don't worry about what other people think or might think or whatever. And none of that matters. The only thing that matters is you were given an urge to do a specific thing in your life for a reason. Um, Sadly, a lot of people don't take action on those urges. Um, and I think the more we're aware of things like mental illness, fear, and insecurities, our awareness evolves to break those walls down. So, yeah, everything happens for a reason. Let me catch up on your comments here. Um, Clint, it will work out. I don't want anyone else to suffer the way I do. And that's exactly why I started this channel as well. I don't want people to have to go throughout their life thinking that everything that was done to them was a waste. Nothing in your suffering is a waste. There is a reason for it. There is a reason why you went through everything you went through. And I think that's to help other people. And it's everybody has a different purpose, and we have a drive to do certain things in our life for a reason. And so, Clint, you are a very rare diamond, using what happened to you and what you went through as a tool to fuel the world and to help other people, because every one of our stories matter, and every one of you matter. So don't ever be afraid to speak your truth, because we only live a very short time, you guys. Our lifespan is not long compared to the universe. So in this little fraction of time that we have here together is not just lived for us, it's lived for the generations that come after us. So yeah. Oh, thanks, Anonymous. I hope that I will help you out. I'm here. Um, I'm not getting paid to be here, so I'm here for you. I'm literally not here for me. So it makes me feel good that I'm doing something good for all of you. Um, whose birthday is it? Oh, Nicholas, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. You're 19. Oh, my moderator, Words That Matter, is usually here on every day. If you ever see Words That Matter is in the chat, Words That Matter is also in India and is 19 as well. So it's cool that I'm I'm resonating with multiple generations here. I'm 50, and I'm also resonating with people who are younger than my youngest is 23. So that's really cool to hear. And um, something else really cool, you guys, when I'm talking about um, living our lives for the generations and the people that come after us. My granddaughter, she watches my channel as well sometimes. And it's so cute because like my first week of doing my live challenge, she was like the only one watching my live. And as soon as I was done, I went over to go visit her and she's like, "Let me do a live with you." So we did a live together. She talked about her favorite game, Roadblocks, and was kind of given a little bit of a tutorial how Roadblocks is. So it's cool to see that whatever you do in your life trickles on to other people's life. And that's a really amazing thing. So she has actually started her own YouTube channel for kids called Lily's Life. So I'm so proud of her. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Nicholas, you are very welcome. And I love that you guys are talking to each other too. That's really awesome. Anonymous, you're so cute. Thank you. What's your motivation for doing all this? Well, my motivation is, I'll tell you this. Because like I said, I tried to do this several years ago and just didn't work out. But what motivated me to come back and share my story was cancer. I have had ovarian cancer 2 times. And the first time, it was just an emergency surgery, deemed cancer free for 5 years. And then October of 2023, I was diagnosed the second time. And that was a lot worse. I had 2 surgeries. I went through 6 months of chemotherapy. And I nearly died from an infection after one of the surgeries. Hey, Travis, good to see you again. I'm glad you're back. So, my motivation for doing this and the things that I are motivated to do every day now is the fact of the matter of that I know that I was deemed to be dead right now because of everything that I've been through. But there was something, there was a reason why I was saved. And the reason is, I really believe this to my core. The reason I was saved and I am still alive here talking to you today is for you. Simple, like sharing my story is for you, for the people that listen and want to hear the story because it's relevant to the ones that listen. Travis, yesterday I checked your channel. You are not a survivor. You are a warrior, and I mean it. Oh, thank you. That makes me feel so good. You guys, I swear, every time I come on YouTube Live, you guys just light up my live. Like some days, especially last week when I wasn't really wanting to do it, and I did it anyways. And I just I found reasons to smile because of you, because you showed up and I was here for you, whether I didn't want to be or not. And and that sacrifice I made was given back to me by the love that you guys share with me. So it's a beautiful thing. And I'm so glad that I did it. Now I have today's day 18. So I think I might actually go. I have an obsession with angel numbers. If you haven't noticed, I'm here every day on YouTube at 111 because I started my live series on 111. So I think I might just go ahead and go to February 22nd. And then Royster Doyster's here from Ireland. Where have you been? I missed you yesterday. So I think I might continue the lives till February 22nd and then decide whether it's something I want to continue, or there might be some other things that pop up that I need to spend some time on at that point. But I'm just going with it. I'm going with the flow, seeing what happens. Royster, are you in Texas yet? Coming to Texas for work from Ireland. Um, Royster is a pretty awesome guy. Prepping for the work trip off tomorrow. Nice. Clint, I agree, Travis. She's got serious. Aw, thank you. Well, it's not for nothing. Sorry to interrupt. Yesterday I asked your name and you just gone. So I'm asking you. My name is my actual name is Elizabeth, which I like Elizabeth, but it's just such a long name. So I just normally go by Beth, but I'll answer to either Beth or Elizabeth. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you, thank you. I'm loving the comments. Yesterday, I had such a great conversation with you guys, going back and forth. It was really a lot of fun. Um, oh, thank you, Travis. Beth is more sweeter. Thank you. Like, absolutely shining today. Great aura. Oh, thank you, Royster. Can even hear it in your voice today. Your voice is even smiling. Oh, thank you. And I feel it. I feel like it started yesterday, and I don't know if it's just the energy around the world is kind of lighting up, or if it's I'm finally feeling comfortable in my own skin, or maybe it's you. Maybe it's you guys coming to see me and joining my live and having conversations with me that is meaningful and helpful. Maybe that's what's making me feel so much better. So I'm glad that it's coming through. That makes me feel like I'm living up to my own expectations, and I'm living my purpose. And that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy with that. Hello. Hi from India. I'm sorry I can't read your name. So if you can type your name in English, that'd be awesome. I am in North Carolina, USA. Where are you from in India? I've had so many people join me from India. I recognize the flag immediately. Headed to San Antonio. Hey, Royster, you be safe on your travels. Um, uh, Texas is very diverse. So if you've never been to Texas before, you'll have to share your experience with us when you get back, or join us in Texas while you're there. Kerala. Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, no. Kerala is the city. Okay. Your name is Fez. Nice to meet you. I am Beth or Elizabeth, whichever you prefer. Awesome. Well, good. Royster, Clint's stepmom is from San Antonio. Oh, wow, that's cool. Royster, Clint, did you tell me where you're at? I know I asked earlier. I'm sorry if I missed it. Violet said you fervent food USA. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Please clarify. It's different for sure. I'm from Texas. Yeah. And I would not be surprised if at some point in time Texas becomes their own country. That would not surprise me at all. But it's a different place for sure. And yeah, Texas has a lot of good food. Hold on. You guys, let me fix this so I can have this higher up a little bit. Sorry for moving it all around. See if I can fix this a little better. There. I feel like that's a lot better. There. Sorry. I know it's annoying when the camera's shaking and moving all around, but I needed to fix that. It was driving me crazy because I'm actually looking at the comments on my desktop and I didn't want to keep looking down. I wanted to be able to see you guys as you were popping in. Um, my favorite food, actually, Texas, I think is famous. I think they started the whole deep fried Oreos in Texas. Those are really amazing. But Texas is really well known for their steaks, but I try not to. I'm mostly pescatarian, so I try not to eat beef and chicken and pork and stuff anymore, but I used to love me some steak. Travis, how's that rope jump of yours? I saw the video and I'm so looking forward to doing that experience. Oh, are you talking about when I jumped in Vegas? When I did the static line jump, I put the short out a couple of days ago. That was actually back in 2019. Is that what you're referring to, Travis? Oh, cool. Southeast Texas. Oh, you're still there. Hey, Gertit. Welcome back. How are you? Royster, gonna be a blast. Always good to experience new places and new people. Good for the soul. Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to doing some traveling this year myself. Not sure where I'm gonna go to first. Whether I don't know. I might end up in India this year. Who knows? And or the Caribbean. Who knows? Or maybe both. Agarchet. Um, Scotland do deep fried Mars bars and Snickers. Oh wow. That's a whole lot of sugar. But it sounds amazing. I love Mars bars and Snickers. Hey DJ, of course I missed you. How are you doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. So you saw my short clip of me jumping off. It was an 850-foot building I jumped off in Vegas. That was so much fun. I was talking about that earlier. Um, well, good. I'm glad I'm doing great today. I'm telling you. It's beautiful outside. It's warm. I'm looking forward to going on my nature walk later on today. So it's awesome. Clint, just writing in my book. Yes. Yeah. Like I love what you're doing with your book, Clint. And I look forward to helping you market that when you get it all finished. Um, yes, I served in the US Army. Yes. I'm actually, yeah, I'm a disabled veteran at the moment because of the whole cancer situation. I actually got ovarian cancer because of the burn pits in Iraq when I was in the army. So it's all related. Aw, thank you, DJ. Thank you. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. Yeah, Clint, basic training was no joke. I'll tell you a little story about when I was in basic training. When I joined the army, I was a single mom of three kids, and I joined the National Guard because I would only have one weekend a month with the National Guard that I had to work, and that helped me pay all my utility bills. And then I also needed money to go back to college to better my life, to help support my kids. But I knew that was 2003 when I enlisted, and they put me on a 1 year hold before I went to basic because I had three kids and they needed to know that I had plenty of time to make sure I had made arrangements for them. But when I went to basic training in 2004, I was 27 at the time. I was the second oldest in basic training. The only one older than me was only like a few months older than me. And basic training was no joke. Like I was popping ibuprofen every 2 hours just to be able to walk. My Achilles tendon almost popped. I still have major issues with my Achilles tendon. Um, and it was really rough, but I learned how to sleep standing up. And I learned how to go a long time without sleep. My daughter-in-law's calling. She's probably forgotten that I'm on YouTube. Oh gosh, I didn't realize I've been on here for so long. You guys kept me talking for all this time. Let me catch up on your comments here real quick. Hold on. Let Beth know so that we can all get a copy. Yes, definitely. Clint, keep me on the up and up how your book is going, and email me. I'll help you see if I could set up some branding for your YouTube as well. Um, let's see. I've got a few people that I've got to remember there. Yeah, make a note of it. You guys can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram. I'll try to remember. I usually put all my links in the description, but I was running late today, so I didn't do it. But I'll try to remember to go back and put all my links in. Um, Mentioned you as a warrior. You are not a warrior. You are a knight. Oh, thank you. How about queen? I like being queen. But I'll take knight. JFK. Oh, thanks, Royster Doyster. I don't know what that was all about, but Royster is my moderator, so he's got my back. It's cool. I could say I survived a grenade. What? None of my family can except for my grandfather is dead. Oh wow. What do you mean survived a grenade? In basic training? My basic training. Travis, your basic training was a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of running. Well, man, I tell you, it was really hard to get through that, especially and you don't realize the difference between an 19-year-old and a 27-year-old, like physically, and I was actually physically fit. I had a whole year to get my fitness up. I was running every day. I was pushing a stroller. I had, 3 kids at the time, so I would go running with my stroller, and I was in super good condition, but it broke me down. It was really hard. Running was the pain in the butt. Yeah, yeah, but you know what? I have some bragging rights because I was the second oldest in my basic training class, but I was the fastest runner. When I did my final PT, I had the highest running time in my whole class. So I was pretty stoked about that. And I just kept thinking, I'm running home. I'm running home. I'm running home to my kids, and that just kept me going. But it worked. Um, Not built to run. Yeah, I know. I actually I used to love running. I a couple of times did the Cooper River Bridge run in oh, thank you, Royster. But unfortunately, being in the military and bouncing around and heavy equipment, I was a heavy equipment operator in Iraq. So I operated dozers, loaders, front dump trucks and semi trucks and graders. But in Iraq, all that heavy equipment I was in was up armored. So when I am talking about a dozer, like I operated a D9 dozer. If you guys don't know what that is, a D9 dozer has a blade that's like 10 foot high, 12 foot high. It's huge. But when it's up armored, it's twice the weight. So when you bounce in those things, it's rough. My back is shot. My bladder is shot. I can't run anymore. But I love my nature walks. So thank you, Chad. Thank you. Look, you guys, I have just a few more minutes here to close this out. This has been an amazing talk, and I'm so grateful for all of you that have hopped in here. Um, but I'm going to leave you with this. And if you've been here for a little while, you may have already heard this. I have my TikTok live at 2:22, which is here in about 15 minutes. So I gotta close this up today. I'll be back tomorrow at 1:11 p.m. Eastern. So do not dismay. I'll be back. But if you guys if you can join me on TikTok, I'll be on there in just a few minutes. But I'm gonna close today with my 2025 mantra. Oh, I'm sorry you don't have TikTok, but that's okay. I'll be back tomorrow. No worries. So I'm going to read this to you, and eventually I'll have this memorized. But I think this is a great way to have a good, positive mindset about this year going forward. So here it goes. My 2025 mantra: life is an adventure if you choose to see it that way. Perspective is everything. And don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Be adaptable and flexible. Don't allow changes or challenges to get the best of you. Instead, stand strong and face those changes, challenges, and fears head on. Get out of the rut of your everyday life experience new things. Be the catalyst of change in your own life. Even a random act of kindness can be an adventure in itself. It doesn't have to be major. Even the minorest little changes can bring you the biggest mindset shifts. Once you broaden your life experience, you expand the growth of your soul. See the good in what you may call bad. Nothing in your suffering is meaningless. And the sacrifices you make today will be worth it. See the good, and life will be a roller coaster. So just enjoy the ride and stop trying to control all the little details. Set your intentions for what changes you want to see in your life. Take action and trust that your journey will take you there. Your biggest breakthrough will come after you break down your walls. So don't ever let fear be the end. Instead, treat fear and failure as the beginning. Oh, before I go, tell my hobbies. My hobbies. Okay. We'll finish off with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hey, Chad, if you're having a hard time with being positive and you feel beat down by life, we were talking about this earlier. Many of us have gone through depression and feeling like we're beat down and sick of life. But the best advice I could tell you for any of you who are having a hard time with a positive mindset, because it's something that occurs to me often, but the best way I overcome that is to not be alone. And if you feel like you don't have close friends or family members that you could go and just spend time with, you don't even have to tell them what's on your mind. Just be with another human being is medicine in itself. And if you don't have anybody around in your life that you want to be around, go to a coffee shop, go to a store, go to a place where there's lots of people, because we are energy conductors. And when we're having negative thoughts and we're having a hard time pulling out a positive thought in our head, sometimes we need energy from other people to pull us out of that dark place. So I hope that helps. Thank you for the Irish luck, Royster. Oh, thank you, thank you. And oh, back to my hobbies. I I love nature walks. I love hiking. I love anything I can do outdoors. I love traveling. I love meeting new people. And I just love having fun. So I don't have like any one particular hobby that I do on a consistent basis. I guess this is kind of it right now. This is my hobby. You guys are my hobby at the moment. Um, Aw, thank you, Travis. Thank you. And Chad, here's some advice for me. Life is full of disappointment. Get used to it. Absolutely. And I don't disagree with you. Life is full of disappointment. And most times when you just think you're like getting ahead, something's going to reach down and smack you in the face because you will be tested. Every time you try to manifest something good in your life, the universe is going to test that just to make sure that that's really what you want to do. Are you really dedicated to what you want in your life? Well, if you are, then those things that those disappointments that come and beat you down in life, those are just temporary. And if you see those disappointments as just a temporary, they will not affect what you really want to see in life. You will disregard them and say, that's bullshit. I'm not taking it. I still know who I am and what I want to be. So, yeah, life is full of disappointments. Life is full of shitty people, but you don't have to be one because you, my friend, are amazing. And what it is you want to do in life is your purpose. So, don't let any disappointment stop you from doing that. Awesome. Thank you, Travis. I hope that helps, Chad. I hope that helps you today. Um, there'll be good days and bad days, and trust me, I still have a lot of bad days and I have a lot of awesome days. Today's a really awesome day. So I'm glad Chad showed up today because I hope that I helped you in some way. And, you know, positive thinking is part of your free will. You are free to think positive. You are free to think negative. It is all up to you. You have the right to choose whatever you want to think. You have the power. And that's a beautiful thing. Um, yeah. So it's a practice. Mindset is a practice. It's like a muscle. You don't go to the gym and work out and like the next day you have super awesome muscles. No, it takes years to grow muscles. And muscles don't grow unless they're broken down. So life will break you down to build you up. It's a fact. I'm a testament to that. So thanks, DJ. Hey, you guys, I'm going to hop off of here and get ready for TikTok. And I will see you tomorrow. I am so excited for your life right now. So, yeah, I know people 100 years ago had it crappy compared today. Yeah. Look, we live in a beautiful world today. We have it so much better than people 100 years ago. So, yes. Um, well, TikTok was gone for a few hours, but they gave them a 90-day extension. So we're making taking advantage of that 90 days and hopefully they'll resolve the issues. Um, so we don't end up losing TikTok again. But every big castle is built brick by brick. Yes, Travis. And think about when you're a baby. Babies don't learn how to walk the first time they get up and walk. They fall, they get up, they walk, they learn one step at a time. We are all just babies inside of an adult body. And we didn't walk the first time we tried. So I'll leave you with that. You guys, peace and love. Always remember, stay strong, stay resilient, and please stay kind. Love you guys. See you soon.